Okay, Sheryl, so big news today, and there's a lot of people calling, and it's not possible to sit down with everybody in this one afternoon, so why don't you tell us what the news is?
Well, after 13 years as city manager of the city of San Antonio, I've decided to retire from city management in 2019. I have told the city council that I will help them transition to the new city manager, and will leave no later than June of 2019. It's been an honor to serve this city, and I'm so pleased and grateful for the privilege I've had to serve the residents of this community since 2005. It's been a fabulous experience and a wild ride from time to time, but it's been great, and this is a good time for me to move on.
Yeah, talk about the good time part. Did you think you'd be here 13 years when you started?
No, when Mayor Hardberger recruited me to San Antonio and that entire city council, I wasn't looking at the time. I was very happy in Phoenix, but it seemed like a great challenge, and it was another opportunity to be a city manager again of one of the largest and best cities in the country. So I joked with the mayor at the time and said, we'll call this a 2-year experiment and see how it goes, because they were looking for tremendous change. I was asked to assess talent, to evaluate, to make a tremendous amount of change. And together we have done that over the years. I've worked with 4 mayors and more than 40 city council members. Not to brag about that, but to explain how difficult the challenge is working in a community where there is so much turnover at the policy level. Nonetheless, we have built a fabulous team. I leave a legacy of outstanding professional city managers here within the organization. Our department heads, our assistant and deputy city managers are the best in the nation.
So on that note, what do you expect in terms of selecting another city manager?
Well, that will be a decision for the mayor and city council, and I'm happy to help them work through the process. And so they'll be talking about that in the upcoming weeks and months as to how they plan to go forward. And so I'll assist in any way I can with that transition.
I know you've talked about, you've thought about this in the past, about retiring, and you hung on. Why?
Well, I have been thinking about retiring. I've been in this business for more than 40 years, serving 3 great council manager form of government cities: Kalamazoo, Michigan, Phoenix, Arizona, and now San Antonio, Texas. I've been thinking about it for a couple of years, but I've wanted to stay to reach conclusion on a number of major projects. The mayors and council members of the past have asked me to stay on 1 more year, 2 more years to take on the 2017 bond program, the largest in the city's history, $850 million, the Alamo plan, the P3 Frost Tower project, the renovation of historic City Hall. There have been so many big projects, so I think now with a number of things in place and how the city is moving forward, it's a good time for me to move.
Last question. You talked about what you were brought in here to do. What would you say are the 3 sort of hallmarks of your tenure? What are your 3 biggest accomplishments?
Well, I would say that talent recruitment and retention and development is number 1. It takes an outstanding team to lead a $3 billion corporation with 13,000 employees, and so I'm proudest of the talent that we have amassed here in San Antonio at the local government level. They are outstanding professionals, very capable, could compete in any market. Secondly, the financial management of the city. For the first time in the city's history, we earned a AAA general obligation bond rating that has enabled us to borrow money at the lowest interest costs, meaning we can put more money into production and do more street repairs and sidewalks and drainage improvements for our 1 million plus residents in the community. And then thirdly, the infrastructure, taking on those big projects. Before I was city manager, there were only a few $100 million of improvements, $300 million in geo bond issues in the 15 years before I was city manager. And since I've been here, we've developed, taken to the voters, and they've approved more than $2 billion in general obligation improvements for streets and sidewalks, parks, libraries, fire stations. And in addition to that, we've expanded the convention center, we built the consolidated car rental facility at the airport, a new terminal. We've accomplished a lot, and I say we because it's been a huge team effort with the support of outstanding elected leadership at the mayor and council level.
Sheryl, thank you. Thanks for everything.
Thank you.